Hey, so I wanted to make sure that I got a video out to you for breathing techniques so that you can add them to your daily routine as I had promised. I'm going to show you two techniques that you can add to your daily practice, morning and evening. If you don't already have yoga and meditation as part of your morning and evening routine, I highly recommend that you add both, all three of these pieces, to your morning and evening routine. They will benefit you more than you realize. My daily practice can take as little as 20 minutes. It's a few minutes of yoga, even if it's just a couple of sun salutations, 4 minutes of breathing, and about 5 minutes of meditation. On a day when I have no time, I can squeeze in 20 minutes twice a day for myself pretty easily. So I know if I can do it, you can do it. Some mornings, my 20 minutes, I get all those three of those things done. Other mornings, I want all 20 minutes for yoga, or I want to sleep an extra 10, and then I have 10 minutes for yoga, which means that I'm doing my breathing and meditation, usually in my car, once I have found a nice quiet spot in the parking lot near my office. So just know you don't need anything special for breathing and meditation, just yourself. No fancy pillows, no fancy clothes, just you in a quiet space, okay? So the first one that I'm going to show you is called Nadi Shodana, or alternate breathing, alternate nostril breathing. What this does is regulate the right and left side and help balance our body, both physically and mentally. So you may already know from yoga that the right side of the body is generally considered the masculine side, and the left side of the body is considered the feminine side. So this breathing technique does that as well. It helps balance both of those energies. For women, we're going to start on the right side, and for men, they would start on the left side. For women, we're going to use our right hand. For men, they would use their left hand. Again, we generally live out of the left side and are focused on the feminine energy. So by focusing this breathing technique on the masculine side, we're help balancing out the very nature of our energies. So I'm going to show it to you once, and then we'll talk through each of the steps and how many times we're going to do it. Anytime we do a start a breathing technique, we want to make sure we take a nice exhale, emptying the lungs completely so that when we have that inhale, we have room to fill all the way to the bottom of the lungs. It's that simple. That's one cycle. So what I did was, I'm taking my right hand and my index and middle finger to the center of my eyebrows, right where you might imagine your third eye would be. This activates the pineal gland. So these two here, there's a sweet spot right there. You'll be able to find that pretty easily. The thumb is used to then block or cover the right nostril, and the the ring and pinky are used to cover the left nostril. So what we do is we take an inhale for 4 counts or 4 seconds in through the right, close both sides, hold for 1, and exhale for 4 counts through the left, hold for 1, inhale for 4 through the left, hold for 1, and exhale through the right for 4. So that right hold, left hold, left hold, right hold, that's one cycle. We're aiming for 12 or 2 minutes. You know what you're thinking, how am I going to count for 4 and know which count I'm on? It's really actually very easy. Your body is made for this. As we are aiming for 12 cycles, there are 12 knuckles on your hand. So I use my thumb on my left hand to count. So I know every time I get to that inhale on the right side, I'm moving my thumb once. So I move all the way through each knuckle till I get to the last one, and I know I'm done. It's that easy. Magic. All right, so let's do it twice more together. Again, make sure when you're sitting, if you're sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position on the floor, that you move your fleshy encumbrances from your posterior so that you can find your sits bones and sit up nice and tall, keeping the spine neutral and long, the neck nice and long so the chest is open and the lungs have full room to unroll, if you will. If you're going to sit in a chair, make sure that your feet are flat on the floor. All four corners of both feet on the floor. No crossing your legs. Again, managing that balance between right and left, masculine and feminine. All right, so let's do it together. Take the index and middle finger, place it in that sweet spot right there to activate the pineal gland, and leaving the thumb and the ring and pinky finger open. Exhale, emptying the lungs completely. Close the left nostril and inhale for 4 through the right. Hold for 1. And exhale for 4 through the left. And close both. Hold for 1. And then inhale for 4 through the left. Close that left nostril, hold for 1, and exhale for 4 through the right. Hold for 1. That's one cycle. Inhale through the right for 4. Hold for 1. Exhale through the left for 4. Hold for 1. Inhale to the left for 4. Close it and hold for 1. And exhale through the right for 4. Close it and hold for 1. That's 2. Okay, easy as that. You may notice that you're feeling already a little bit calmer. Your breathing has kind of regulated a little bit. You may have noticed while doing that one side was more open than the other. It happens, right? So this breathing techniques helps us find the balance in those two places. If you have any questions about that one, please do let me know. And I'm going to show you Ujjayi breathing or snoring breathing next.